All right, and we are underway. Looks like this is still the first set of the first half. We are watching those full 20-minute elimination matches. We're going to see a 40-minute game here. We have Mint taking on the Saiyan Elite Dodgeball Club. It looks like the first point on the board goes to Saiyan Elite after that elimination on Paul Laking. And they are lining up for the rush. They need to take 1 minute. I'm just trying to figure out the lineup there on the Saiyan Elite Club. Mint looking like they were going for that. Webster looks like he was going for the catch off of that one. Webster trying to get the catch. Not a hit, not a catch. There is going to be 2 eliminations made off of that opening rush. Saiyan Elite are out for blood now. Again, these are elimination matches going into those playoff spots for tomorrow. Still the 4 players left now for the side of Mint. Saiyan Elite holding firm. 5 players on the court. Return fire shot, almost a line out from number 19 there on Saiyan Elite. That is Estabrooks. All right, so we are 4 players in for Saiyan Elite taking on Mint. Sending 1 over from Estabrooks there. All right, so now I finally have a guest star with me, Miss Megan McCaffrey.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you so much for joining me here, watching this elimination match. Looks like it is going to be number 9 eliminated there from the Mint side. That was Washbrook. Saiyan Elite taking another point on the board. Mint not able to score yet, but we still have 15 minutes. Again, this is a playoff match, so we're going to see a full 40-minute game now.
These boys can come through really, really clutch if you give them the opportunity. Mint is a deceptively organized and well-choreographed team. They've just been together for so long that they win games that some people would think they have no business winning, but it's just because they get underestimated so often.
I absolutely love teams like that. I always love rooting for the underdog, and I think, you know, we got Saiyan Elite. They are the number 2 team coming out of Ontario, but we do have Mint. You know, so there is a chance they're going to be that underdog scorer there.
And you have a great comeback story from Eustis as well that just took home first place, I believe, at the Clash. So absolutely he's having such a redemption arc this year, really coming through for his team and just showing us like such phenomenal skill.
Awesome. All right, so it's going to be down to 3 players now for the side of Mint. Slowly whittling away Saiyan Elite. That's the first time we've seen only 1 player left on the team. That's the trade. First point on the board now for Mint.
Taken out by Joel Kravitz, who was a late game pickup. They actually picked him up from Cannoneers.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice to see him slotting on that team so nicely.
Absolutely love the memorial jerseys for the Mint team, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I actually I helped design those, and it's nice to see them out on the courts and getting around for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen a lot of people sporting it well, so we know that he made a huge impact.
Absolutely, and he was such a talent too. He didn't make it to a lot of the high caliber sort of competitions, but he had so much potential for sure. Like a world caliber player.
Glad to see his spirit is going to still live on. All right, going in for the kill there, still keeping their full lineup of 4 players. After those 2 eliminations off of the rush, we are going to see Saiyan Elite returning that one shot, going up there, trying to get the team catch, and that was Brenner Bourget being hit out.
We've got 2 veterans of Mint going up. Oh, and one of them hit out there, or caught out. Washbrook. Another very clutch player, you know, he can make things stick to him just like Velcro somehow. Oh, beautiful, beautiful pre-throw there.
That was, love those sneaky sniper shots there, and that was Kravitz?
Yes.
Ooh, unfortunately, Saiyan Elite did not approve of that the same way we did, and they had his number. Just Paul Laking left now.
Ooh, a nice shot there. Good movement on it. Oh.
Down on the floor trying to get that catch. You know what? I love the fact that he had legs open, arms open. He was just like, whatever gets it, gets it.
Yep, yeah, he's always looking for it. He's another one that can really clutch up. The whole team really, they depend on their clutch moments for sure.
I love the strategy of that too, because he had the legs up, so he's just on his back. So that's still a point of contact, and if anything did happen, he had his arms free and able to get control.
Yeah. Oh, those pop-ups. There's been a lot of them this tournament. Those pop-ups are just, it's a skill in and of itself, but it hurts so bad when it's against you.
Saiyan Elite coming up on the rush there. They still have 6 players on the court. They were a little bit fast off of that rush. They did manage to eliminate 3 players out of the lineup, Laking with a pop-up block. Luckily, no one got hit off of that one. They don't get a catch, but there's no elimination. Saiyan saying, hold it, just before that happens. Big finger catch there. That was Guy Armston.
Known for those, known for being a catcher. Oh, a great movement by Bryce there. Bryce was another pickup from Cannoneers, but you would have seen him in the early days of Mint as well.
Ooh, that's a trade-off between Laking and Ning. Just parodies left. 2 balls in hand, one kind of sitting up there in no man's land in the attack zone. 1, 2, 3. It looks like number 2 was the one that did it for him. That's going to be another point now on the board. Saiyan Elite, 10 minutes left in this first half.
And we are in playoffs now, so we are looking at 40 minutes games, right? Yes.
There they are off that opening rush. Looks like Saiyan Elite being a little bit more reserved that time. 2 hits there. Looks like it was a hit that catch, so that brings him on. He does have to walk off and return. He does that.
2 catches, wow.
Coming in absolutely clutch off that one, and then Webster going in and trying to get that counter shot.
I think we're starting to see a little bit of that mid-magic come out now.
The nice whip shot there. Webster staying up at the line. Saiyan Elite managing to keep all the balls in hand, but he was trying to bait them into it. Love the strategy there. That brings it down. 2 players now. Mint is just wearing them out.
These are 2 very capable players as well, though. The movements, the catches.
Nice and high jump dodge up there from Paradis again. Big block from 9.
So close, just skims the top of his head.
They are going for it just off the tip of the ball there.
I'd like to see them throw in a few more of those trails. I think it's these solo balls are killing them a little bit.
Got to give him the old 1-2 just like Saiyan Elite's doing. Was a double tap there, and then a shoulder
line
hit.
Out.
Yeah, and then Webster.
Unfortunate, but what a comeback from those 2 on the Saiyan Elite side.
I think Mint is finally starting to get a feel for the Saiyan Elite team there. They still have like 8 minutes left, so there is a there is a chance to get another point on the board. There is a chance, Saiyan Elite might try and run the clock. They do have that 4-point lead right now, but I think Mint will start throwing those counters in.
Both
Nice.
of these teams just love the grounds.
Yeah, honestly, I love that move by Kravitz. He saw it coming, gets down, slides out of the way, still manages to get those balls swept over for his team off of the rush. Absolutely well done. And they had his back. They were staying up at the line, ready to attack. Webster again up at the line, ready to get that counter, trying to bait those balls from Saiyan Elite. Burden does go over to them. They throw one, and that's a hit, but it is an exchange.
I'm not sure Kalen likes the ball he's got there. He was saying it's a little wet earlier. I'll be surprised if he throws off this exchange. Yeah. All right, 3 balls, both sides. Player advantage on Saiyan. The ground doesn't work this time.
Yeah, Webster going down, but not far enough, unfortunately.
A risky follow-up, but it gets the job done. They are left with just the single ball now, though, so we'll see how this plays out. You really have to have a lot of faith in your lateral movement if you're going to do that. And clutch! Look at that. You got to catch in by Laking.
Brenner Bourget going out, but that is going to bring Kravitz back in. Making it down now to just those 3 players left for Saiyan Elite. They are making that play call. It's going to be 2 on him, and the third ends up being a disarm. It looks like he is confirming that one of them actually did skim the shoulder too, but they wanted to double check that one.
So hard to pick up the pace, throw more balls while still trying to maintain that control if you're on the mid side right now. So be curious to see how they manage to adapt in a way that's going to serve them here. They're playing against some very dodgy, catchy, very solid defensive players, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players, I know we have some talent on the Mint team as well, but we do have some Team Canada players on the Saiyan Elite squad.
Yeah, former and current, a lot of Team Canada talent over on Saiyan Elite. So they're well-versed in different types of dodgeball, whereas a lot of these teams coming out from nationals might only be playing really against their province, right? It's how much can you travel and really get around the country and the world.
Ooh, nice tip on the leg there, just on the calf. Does look like it was an exchange, though. Down to 3 players, 5.5 minutes left. Saiyan Elite 5 up at the line. 4 balls in hand, taking the shot. And Dell going out, one of the captains of Mint.
Ooh, and they throw 3. I'm surprised at this stage of the game. They're still throwing so many balls. I would be milking that clock at this point.
I think they're honestly just trying to run up the score. You know, I think part of it will go into that playoff seeding depending on how much they win by. You know, but Mint is still giving it their all, and absolutely love to see that.
Well, this would be their first playoff game, would it not?
Yes, this is the first playoff game. We're going to see more playoff games tomorrow.
Excellent. Oh.
That was 4 this time.
That was 4.
That is almost ruthless.
Yep. Yep. I don't know if we're going to see this team kill the clock at all. I think they're just happy to go out with brute force.
Yeah, it definitely comes off as brute force. You know, Mint still working for it.
They're getting that target practice in for their next game.
Absolutely. Nice bunch of hits there from Mint, just like you said. 5 players down now on the Mint, on the Saiyan Elite side. Looks like they take out Webster.
The thing I like about the Mint boys is they're always on the balls of their feet. They're always moving. They have great lateral movement. They're getting out of the way. On that defense, they're staggering well as well.
Taking it down now, we've got just the 2 players left for the Saiyan Elite squad. It is 3.5 minutes left. This could be the chance for Mint to get that point on the board.
Let's see how they take. Okay. Playing it a little bit conservative there. No trails.
Liking coming up with a jump dodge. Looks like it was a bit of a drop shot there from number 13, sorry.
Nice and patient. They're really regrouping there. They're waiting for ball control to make their calls. I think I err on the side of getting up close and personal and maybe even taking those trades at this stage when we're down so many points. But sometimes that patience really pays off for these guys.
I think part of it too is like, you know, they are getting a little bit ruthless out there. So they are trying to get those counter shots. I think that's really going to work for them because Saiyan Elite, again, with that ruthlessness, like, you know, there is a chance that they are going to get overly confident. So there is a chance they can take them out. Number 13 losing his footing as he goes for it. That was Armsden.
Yeah,
Still
that's
manages,
a good point.
Still manages to stay in. I think that's going to work for them. They've got 3 players, so they do have that 1 extra player advantage.
That's the kind of call I was talking about, but it only works if you hit targets.
So that's going to be Hoppen Brewers. Browers?
Browers, yeah.
Browers, thank you.
Hoppen Browers.
It kind of sounds like he should own a brewing company. Like there needs to be a beer named after him.
Oh, 100%.
All right, just down to Andel left now.
Andel, also former Team Canada squad member.
Nice block. And that was down and up, and he calls himself out. Great honesty from Andel.
The accountability today from Mint has actually been really great in all of the games that I've seen. Just little fingernail touches, little clips of the hair. It's been good to see a lot of the teams really stepping up that way.
I think we've seen a lot of great honesty overall throughout these games today. Like, there haven't been any major incidents, so really nice to see that sense of community here while they start playing those round-robin games. It is going to get a little bit more serious, but it is nice to see that honesty on both sides. Again, there's that block there. That's Brenner Bourget going out. Just 1 minute left, just over a minute left now in the first half. We're going to go into the second half very shortly. I think this round, or this set, will go into no blocking.
That was an incredible height that Estabrooks got off of that dodge, only to be hit on the way down and fall out of bounds.
Big pop fly up in the air, going for that team catch.
It's greasy and we love it.
That was huge air on that ball too.
Yes.
They really had to work for it.
Oh, an unfortunate shag there, but they got the ball. Excellent.
Nice counter there from Webster on the Saiyan Elite player.
Estabrooks took his pre-workout today. He is getting a lot of movement.
Webster managing to stay in, avoiding that shot almost at the shoulder, taking him out in the feet, and that is the clock. So we are going to see Mint with 3 players going into no blocking, and Saiyan Elite with just the 3 players left now on the court. 4 players. So they do have that 1 player advantage. Webster coming up a little short, taking that shot on number 4 for Saiyan Elite, and that was Dongan.
It can be hard to really focus in on your accuracy when you know you're going to be coming under an immediate counter, right? It's just you have to take your full seconds, breathe through it, commit to the throw, even if you get hit.
Beautiful shot there by Paradis, taking out that player on Saiyan Elite, countering after Webster gets eliminated from that jump dodge. It's 2v2 right now.
Paradis putting himself right in blocking form. I hope he remembers that it's no blocking right now.
Calling himself out right on the toe, letting his teammate know it is just number 11 now. Joshua Sakura left for Saiyan Elite. He's also the captain of the team. Big jump up from Paradis there. Looks like the ball retriever was trying to give it to him. Ooh, but he snipes out Andel right at the last second. That's going to change it up. 9-1. We are going to see these two teams take a short break, and then we are going to go into that second half, another 20-minute match. You know, Saiyan Elite's doing a very good job. They are being a little bit, you know, I don't want to say it in a way, you know, that it sounds mean about them, but they are being a little bit careless with some of their shots on the Saiyan Elite side. You know, Mint is definitely having to compensate because they are throwing a lot of balls at once. Definitely an interesting strategy from Saiyan Elite to be so cavalier with that. You know, going in a lot of confidence, but I think they are definitely underestimating Mint. And, you know, I think there is a good chance that Mint will be able to see that. They will be able to compensate and, you know, start getting those counters after they release those balls.
Yeah, for sure. Anything can happen, right? If you can get up 8 points in one half, then you can have a comeback in one half as well. But I think there's a few reasons why you might see teams throwing that many balls. That clutch Mint can be, how good they are at catching. Throwing 4 balls at one target ensures that someone's not going to get hit, right? And even if you're looking at, you know, 2 different targets side by side, that's another strategy where you might just keep those pop-ups that they're so well known for.
Absolutely, and by no means necessary am I insinuating that, you know, Saiyan Elite is underestimating Mint. I just think that they do, from their seeding, have a lot of confidence going into this match, and, you know, they do want to run up those points.
This is, by nature, a very confident team.
Big shot on Webster there. Another cross-court shot taking out the wing. Another slam there into the Mint player. Luckily, I think that one was a block. We still have 3 left now. Washbrook holding his own. Saiyan Elite still with 3 players on the court. Pardon me, 6 players on the court.
Estabrook's calling himself on a finger block there. Finger blocks not legal in this tournament, yes, as they were in the last tournament you may have seen us stream.
Absolutely well done by him there for the honesty. Great to see it. You know, we do see their team saying, okay, slow it down a little bit, just slow it down. Ooh, a little bit wide on that one going into commentary.
Another excellent accountability there by Wu. Just coming off for a short graze.
So we've got just 3 now left against the 2 for Mint. Getting out of the way. Armston managing to just be a little bit wide on that shot. We're going to keep that Mint player in. It looks like he is the only one left right now. Up against 3.
We'll see if they throw all 3 here. Yes. Oh, would have been a catch, but the first 2 died beforehand. That is the danger of the trail, but luckily for them, there were no pop-ups there.
Saiyan Elite, they're definitely staggering their shots. They have got their timing down as a unit. Just see referee kind of adjusting those balls. You know, we have been going through a lot of them today. Fun tip. When you're setting up the balls, if you plop it down right on the line and give it a quick little twist of the wrist, it will stay in position. It won't roll off the line.
I love that. Yeah, I know some leagues like to use the cones, but then you have a whole other, you know, element on the court that you have to avoid.
Oh, I would totally trip over that and break my face.
And again, they're throwing lots of balls at their single targets. They don't want to take any chances. Oh, beautiful catch.
There's that clutch you're talking about. That is.
But, I mean, that's what happens when you throw the single throws, right? The single balls. So that's probably why they're doing those triple shots, quad shots.
Absolutely love that clutch catch there. Oh, and another one taking out Armston. Mint trying to turn this one around.
Nice hit off the back and a clutch catch there by Washbrook as well. He's also quite known for that.
Chatterton and Wu both eliminated off of that one. We just have the 1 player left for Saiyan Elite, and that is Estabrooks.
Mint with player advantage, but not ball advantage. Oh, we're getting ball advantage now, I believe.
Yeah, he's got 3 in hand. They have 3 and 3 on that side, but they do have more players taking it right into the knees. They found the hole in there. That comes in. Mint taking their second point of the game with 16 minutes left on the clock.
It's a very well-placed shot. Esterbrook is very good at getting out of the way, taking those counters, not having to get too close to the line to take those shots. You know, he's not a player that you can lure to the front of the court and then take advantage of closing that space. He will stay back there. So that accuracy is extremely impressive.
Yeah, they were able to call the gap on that one.
Single ball throw this time. We might be trying to eat some clock at this point.
Nice jump up there from the Mint players. Ooh, just barely. Looks like it came very close to the jersey on Sakura.
All the Mint players opting for a low dodge there.
Yep. That's saying, you know, they go high, we go low. Or they go low, we go, well, either way. Seems to be working out very, they're starting to evenly match up. Now, ooh, going for the catch, unfortunately doesn't quite make it. And that is Hoppin' Brewers again. And we've got the 3 from Saiyan Elite coming up to the line there. Nice return shot.
Yeah, might have been looking for a shadow catch there. Might have been getting screened. Hard to tell exactly what happened, but they snuck right behind Armston and Esterbrook there.
Making a very fancy exit off the court. That was Kenneth Ning. 4 balls in hand. They're going to take the shot. Going for Wu. Going for Sakura. Block.
Trying to take a little bit of advantage of that chaos there. Doesn't quite pan out for them.
Yeah, it works out for Mint, though. They do manage to take out Sakura. Down to 5 players. Laking gets a hit. That's going to be an elimination. We just have parity left now for Mint.
Just comes up a little bit short. Looks like we're getting a wing call there from Esterbrook. Can be so hard to adjust to those multiple angles coming in, but Bryce does a great job there.
Managing to block both of those drop shots coming from the wings. 1 ball coming back now, riding over to them. That's going to give them 3 balls. Looks like Armston was eliminated off of that shot from parity.
I didn't see contact there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that one, but they are calling it.
Okay.
I think potentially what it could have been was one of the balls that hit popped up, and then it might have taken that one, but it looks like it did not touch that ball at all, so they aren't dead on contact. It did hit him in the back.
Yeah, hard to know what's going on when you are belly on the ground.
Yeah. Good thing we have line refs as well as 2 center line refs. Nice hustle from Mint, managing to grab all of those balls, holding one.
Nobody opts to take the toss back on that, but a late throw from Wu gets caught.
Dongan failing to connect that one as well. Mint starting to run the board on this one, working the line down. 4 players left for Saiyan Elite.
A throw and a miss. It does seem like they're trying to get a little bit more conservative with their throws, and it's not quite paying off yet, but it is a complete adjustment in strategy from what we've seen so far.
Nice shot on the shoulder there.
Definitely no hope lost on this Mint side. They still believe they can get back up there.
Absolutely love that counter from Mint. As you know, Saiyan Elite was coming up to take that shot. Mint takes the shot first, and they remain with that ball control going up in the air. That is going to eliminate Webster, bringing.
Did they get 6 balls on that? 5?
Not
5.
too sure. 3 balls in hand for Saiyan Elite.
Those pop-up catches can be huge swings, so I'm not opposed. I'm not mad at it if you want to take that. That extra throw one of your last 2 balls to
that was
prevent
a
that swing.
nice sidewinder from Washbrook from the center there. I like those sidewinder throws because you don't really expect them, and it's right on the hip. You can't really get out of the way of it. You're not expecting it. Not much of a you usually have those big dodges, but that one can usually follow a player.
And they're so hard to read. They can be so hard to track. I love Josh, just his jumps this game. He lands and it sounds like a feather. There's no sound at all, just so majestic. Good last-minute adjustment there by Andel to get out of the way. Hopped one way, kind of had to tilt his head back to get out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely well done concentration. Big block by Wu there. That's sending another ball over to the side for Saiyan Elite. We see them throw up that number 2 sign, that play call coming from Wu. Or Ning, sorry. Over to Wu saying number 2.
And I believe this is Ian Randall in the Ning jersey right now.
Oh.
Walking off. I know there was some dispute over whether you could have some players wearing other jerseys or not this weekend. I think for those last-minute roster adjustments, there were some allowances made.
Looks like the coach that we have actually for Saiyan Elite is Ian Randall.
Okay.
Mint taking the shot. Just one player left now. It is only Wu left on the court for Saiyan Elite. 9 minutes, 52 seconds.
Wu is a well-tenured player here. He will have absolutely no stress going into the situation. He finds himself here often.
Bit of a high throw there.
Yeah, arms are getting tired at the end of the day. I'm surprised throws are coming in as accurately as they have been.
I think that just might have been a shot killer. Still a valid throw going a little bit high, but I think he just wanted to reset the clock. He was still able to get out of the way, but just needed a minute to pull some strategy. That, I think, was just kind of a wide shot, though, because we didn't hear that shot clock counting down. He's going to bring it in, though, and
Checking
it is
for
a ground.
Yeah. I think he's got all 6 now. Luckily, he can only throw 1 at a time for Mint. And they're going to get... Yeah, Wu's getting a refund off that one.
Yeah, it bounces right off of the ball retriever. They were not able to stop it. Washbrook going for the catch.
Yeah, this is the time where you just want to get out of the way. You don't want to force the catches. You just wait for ball control. Once you get up players, you can do a full charge.
Nice low dodge there from...
beautiful block by Wu.
Wu coming up to the line again, ready to take that shot at Paradis. Counter. Oh, sorry, that was Brenner Bourget.
Yeah, single ball throw. It is a risky move, but it paid off for them. They have to make something happen. We're running out of time here. They've got, what's their score looking at now, 4-10?
Yes, that is 4-10. So
8 minutes to go.
Slowly closing the gap. There's a 6-point differential right now with 8 minutes. So, there is still a chance if they start playing really fast, they could change it up and start closing the gap on Saiyan Elite there.
Double toss back from Mint, but no throw.
Hear them trying to say slow it down. We do have Shota joining us all the way from Seattle. Ball retrieving for the Saiyan Elite team.
Yes, he's gotten a lot of mentorship from Josh over the years, so whenever he can come by and help out, he makes his way up north fairly often, has played with Josh quite a few times.
Ooh, that was a lovely little thud over there, taking out Dongan. He was not expecting that one. He was down nice and low, but taps him in the back.
4 balls and as many players on the Saiyan Elite side. And it's going to be Mint with ball and player advantage. Great movement by Josh as always.
4 players now for Saiyan Elite, going for it. Just sending the one over from Sakura. Able to bring it back. Hoppin' Brewers makes that play call. Webster coming up to the line. Pump fake on Lopez. One good pump fake, takes the shot. Absolutely beautifully done.
Nice little waterfall on their pump fakes there. Sakura trying to draw some attention so his teammates can throw them, doing the same for him.
Ooh, nice little shot there. Almost clipping the sneakers of Estabrooks. You know, I got a quick shout out to Sakura. They've got the white and the purple, and he's wearing the white and the purple accents with some black on his shoes. He's got the full kit working for him.
Yeah, Sakura, always fashion forward. He actually created the new Team Canada jerseys, so shout out to Josh for that masterpiece. Oh. Just a comedy of errors there, but the catch might count.
I think the catch might be still good. He had 2 points of contact before he fell out. He was grabbing him by the jersey before they both fell out there. That's a team play if I ever saw. Literally just like holding him while he has the ball. Oh no, the catch doesn't count.
For all that effort.
The scream of pain coming from Sakura right now. Luckily he did it with a huge smile on his face. So it's
still laughing about it.
Just Ning left now. Hoppin' Brewers coming up at him, and that's going to be the shot in the knee. Another point on the board for Mint. 4 minutes left.
Textbook 2-ball rundown there.
Saiyan Elite calling a pause in the game. They are taking a timeout. They are going to have a 30-second timeout.
Y'all are doing great commentators.
We have the ref, Austin Coombs, head ref of the game, saying that we are amazing commentators, and shout out to the folks at home.
He hasn't heard me yet, but
you're doing amazing. Don't worry.
It's been a hot minute since I've been on the mic, and I apologize for any mispronounced names. Luckily, I know most of these guys fairly well. Had the pleasure of playing with most of them. Sakura and I actually got back from API over in Malaysia last year. Great
Nice.
time, and I'm hoping that him and Shauna will make the trip out again to Australia in October.
I would love to do some international commentary again. I got a taste of it at Worlds, and you know, absolutely enjoyed it. Still love representing that home court here on Canada.
There's a hit, but they got a lot of balls for that.
Mm-hmm. They sent a lot of those over. Mint slowly trying to close the gap. We've got a 5-point differential now. Saiyan Elite still with those 10 points, but Mint, they have been getting all the points almost in this second.
Mm-hmm. Like I said off the top, if you can get 8 points in the first half, you can get 8 points in the second half. They're really not losing momentum here. They're pushing. I'm curious what the prerogative would have been at this Saiyan Elite timeout that we just had.
I think that's going to be the run the clock. Don't throw too many away. Don't get essentially. You know, it's going to be that. It's going to be the Star Wars mantra of "Don't get too cocky, kid." You know, they're starting to change it up. They look a little bit more serious now. I mean, they always look serious, but they definitely have. It definitely looks like they shifted back into business mode after they saw that Mint started to close the gap there, taking that one shot over. Again, deadly accuracy from a lot of those Saiyan Elite players, so they don't need to give away those balls. Almost going.
We got 2 players. I love taking advantage of that moment, too. when we hit a player and then we just look for who's not paying attention, you know? You tend to watch your teammates. You tend to grieve with them for a moment in their pain as they get hit, and that can often be your undoing if someone's paying attention.
I think that one was off of a block too, so they were double checking to make sure that there was the possibility of a catch. Laking being eliminated off of that one, so it's just Duncan and Estabrooks left. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Nice big wide throw straight down into his lane. Wing on wing. Dongan taking on Paradis there.
Ooh, a hit in the head.
Double tap as he was going up to dodge. Put his head down and yeah, just like you said, tap.
Deja vu, we have been here before. It's Estabrooks versus a few formidable Mint opponents.
Nice little sidewinder there from Estabrooks. And it is going to be 3 balls in hand for him. He does have that burden to throw.
Kalen Estabrooks here, one of the best at putting movement on a ball that I've ever seen across Canada. He can, like I said, just kind of hang out at the back and look at that, you know? Whose arm moves like that? Kalen Estabrooks.
Nice little whip shot. You can see him like right through the legs. Come on, man. You're like, okay, well, you want me to throw. Here's a throw. Blocks both coming up a little wide off that second one. And there's the tap.
Hoping he can do it again. But
Getting-
Kravitz just misses.
Getting just out of the way. You hear that shot clock counting down. On the one, throws it. Oof, Brenner Bourget going out off of that one.
He's not feeling too good about it, but there's still hope here. Burden on Estabrooks.
Ooh, does a little spin. Absolutely loving the footwork here from Estabrooks.
A nice little roll.
Yeah.
You know, in volleyball, we would say a float serve, right? It's a throw or a hit that's got no spin on it. And Estabrooks managed to do that with a ball, and it is amazing. You just see the wind sort of take it in whatever direction it pleases, and it could be so unpredictable and hard to read.
We just have the 2 players left now for Mint. 49 seconds left on the clock. There is a chance this could go into no blocking. I think with the point differential, they will probably just call it as is and end the game. When there's that hit on Washbrook.
Ooh, a nice movement over on the Mint side there, too. They're not going to win this one, but they are going out swinging. Props to Mint trying to claw their way back. Great movement. Oh, and a catch to finish it off. All smiles on Estabrooks' face.
Yeah, absolutely well done there. Kravitz was really giving it his all. Got to give it up for Mint, though. Played an amazing game. You know, they honestly made Saiyan Elite sweat for a little bit there. Absolutely love to watch that. Saiyan Elite does turn it around. They're going to end that with 11 points. So Saiyan Elite takes this one. Mint ends it with 5. Great job on both sides, gentlemen. That is going to be it for court number 2 today. If anyone needs a link, it should be pinned at the top of the chat. We have one more game coming up. We're going to see the men's 8th place team taking on the 9th place team at 7:45. So 15 minutes until game time, folks.
You're going to have Ben and Halen with you once again.
So thank you so much for joining us on court 2 today, and we will see you here tomorrow.